Guys, I'm like really stupid right now because stressed, very stressed, anxious always. Story time for my queefies. You guys, no wonder no one likes me or my channel. I'm so bad at this. Oh my. Yeah, so basically the reason why I took another break from posting is because I had no phone. But guys, I have an iPhone XS. I got the newest iPhone. So content coming whenever. And I definitely bought this phone on an impulse. I didn't have a phone for like a day and a half. No, it was like a week. And I just was using my brother's iPad, but fuck that. So I decided to just open up my own cellular line. What's it called? I just went online to Verizon and I bought a phone, but the crazy part is you can do that and they don't charge you any money up front. In 2 weeks, I owe $150. Don't have that, so maybe I won't have a phone in a while. I don't know yet, you know? So I decided for today's video, I want to just tell a story time, you know? Because I'm like old Tana Mojo. Like, I just sit in front of my camera and I just rant, you know? I talk. I tell stories and I just do my thing. And if you don't want to watch, I don't either, so subscribe because we have something in common. So me and my car have a very long-winded history that I won't get into all the way, but basically, I bought her a year ago. Well, I didn't buy her. My parents bought it. And they paid for it. But I told them I was going to pay for it, but it didn't work out that way because, you know, professionally unemployed, so I never will hold a job, which is why I do this. But I'm perpetually demonetized, of course, so I don't have money ever. Let me just preface this whole story. I think it just makes sense to preface everything I'm saying with, I don't have money. I don't have shit. I don't have anything. I can't pay for any of my bills. I don't really have bills. I guess I have a phone bill now that will probably be sent to collections. Do you guys want like a story time when the IRS comes to invade my house? My life is just so annoying right now. It's been so terrible. For several reasons. First of all, you guys see who I am. Like, you would hate to be me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Someone compliment me in the comments, please. Okay. I just hit the battery end of my Juul. I'm a monster right now. I started school last week. Yes, last week or 2 weeks ago. And I was thriving. I've been thriving, right? I stayed on top of my classes for like 4 days. And I also got into the school play. I'm Edmund. They're doing Narnia and I'm Edmund. So, I mean, I had a really great week, right? I was like, yes, score. So literally, my first week of school is going great, right? I get Edmund and Narnia. Dream roll alert. I was staying on top of my classes. I felt like the world was finally aligning for me. Literally the next day after I get Edmund, so I'm like in such an elated mood, I go to a party. And while I'm at this party, Rachel, my friend Rachel, Queefies, if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, and you'll see videos of her sometimes. For returning Queefs, you know exactly who I'm talking about. So Rachel, she is at this party with me, and she really wants to go to this gas station to get cash out. And I didn't want to leave because I was like, I am fine, you know, I have 2 beers in my hand, I'm doing great. But she really keeps insisting that we leave this party really badly. And I just tell her, well, I can't drive. I'm literally drunk. So just find someone to drive my car then. So she finds this kid, Julian, who's one of our friends. And he is like, I'll drive your car for you. I didn't really even want to leave the party, but I also figured I should go with them because it's my car. So I'm like, okay, I'll go with you guys, but I just want to sit in the passenger seat of my car. And I'm going to bring my beer with me because, like, I'm not gonna waste a beer. I'm a minimalist. I'm a minimalist and I'm not gonna waste alcohol, right? Save the earth. Stop wasting, you know, your beers, for real. Haven't you guys heard all the stuff on the news? Like, we're dying. So I bring my beer and I get in the passenger seat of my car and Julian starts driving my car. And keep in mind, my car is already a monster in itself, and there's so much trash on the floor, you would probably find a rat. So I'm like, already insecure about that, but whatever. So we're going to this gas station really close by, but Julian insists that we go pick up his friend Olivia. Now, Olivia was only like 3 minutes from this house, so I had no issue with that. Correct? Following along. Now keep in mind, I comfortably drive my car with 0 gas at all times. I don't know how it gets anywhere. I literally hate going to the gas station, mainly because when I am there, I have to pay in pennies for my gas. So, and when I do pay in pennies, it's never more than $1.23. So I like didn't have any gas in my car, right? Following along? Okay. So we literally drive like 500 feet and I'm already anxious because I need gas in my car because my car's going to literally break down because I was driving on completely empty the whole night anyway. So I knew that 10 feet in, we could be just stranded. So I was like, no, get Olivia, but we have to hurry and get fucking gas for me. Literally the first intersection we get to is this neighborhood and then a busy street. Because this is, for those of you who aren't from here, you're not a local to Arizona. Probably none of you are, because I don't think anyone that knows me personally subscribes, because none of my friends are supportive. But anyway, sure. We get pulled over. Spoiler alert, literally 20 feet past this first intersection, lights turn on. And I don't remember saying this, but apparently Rachel, I don't remember saying this, but Rachel told me that I guess before we got in my car, I guess I just was like, I don't even care if we get pulled over. So he parks the car, right? And I immediately turn off my car because I'm like, we ain't got no fucking gas. And I don't give a shit if it's the sheriff, if it's the president. I am not letting my fucking tank run empty for these fucking pigs. Am I right? Eat the rich. Fuck the police. I turn my car off and a cop comes to his side of the door and he's sober. Julian is sober. So I'm not even anxious because I'm not even thinking about it. Like, I'm not realizing that it's illegal for me to be drunk. Like, I forget that 20 is not the age. Okay, so no, he rolls his window out. I turn the car off and then the cop comes up to his side and shines a flashlight inside and he's asking him for, like, license, registration. Immediately, I already know in my head, I'm like, girl, if I could find my registration, bitch, I would give it to you. But, you know, my car looks like rats live in it. So I knew it was just not feasible for me to ever find that. So I was like, oh, Julian, no, I definitely don't have that in here. Very illegal, whatever. They can look it up. I got pulled over in March and they looked it up. So I figure it was fine. He doesn't have my registration, so he just gives him his license. A second cop, a woman cop, who I will call Susan. Fuck you, Susan, if you're fucking watching this. I bet you are because you're like a fan. So Susan comes to my side, right? And my car is off. And she knocks on my window and my car's turned off, so I can't roll down my window. And I was drunk, so I didn't really think about the fact that I put a beer in the cup holder in the door. So I opened the door for Susan. Immediately, like 14 cracker crumbs and papers fall out of my seat because I live in the dump, or my car is a dump, I should say. So it's just... So Susan shines her flashlight in my eyes. Thanks for blinding me, Susan. Fucking pigs. So Susan's like, you didn't even have to open your door. Did you know that? And I'm like, yeah, Susan, I did fucking know. I'm well aware. I just can't. I can't roll my window down. She immediately shines her flashlight into the cup holder and she sees my beer. And she's like, is that yours? And I'm like, no, Susan, it's the governor's. Of course it's fucking mine. Give it to me. I'm thirsty. And she basically asked me how old I am. And I'm like, 20. You never ask a woman her age. Leave me alone. And she's like, you know, the drinking age is 21, right? And I'm like, oh, Susan, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no. She's like, you didn't know that? I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I just moved here. So then she's like, well, you're supposed to be 21. And I'm like, say, you know, Canada born and raised, apparently. So she takes my ID, my license. They take it back to scan it. And I'm like, girl, fingers crossed, I don't have 15 warrants out right now. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing. She comes back up to my window and she's like, does that beer belong to you? And I'm like, yeah, it does belong to me, Susan. Fine. It belongs to me. Keep in mind, Rachel's just in my backseat, Snapchatting, going, oh my God, we got pulled over streaks. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you're watching this, and I know you are, because you're also a fan, Rachel, fucking queefy, die. For real, just die. So, Susan basically tells me that it's illegal that I'm drunk, and that I have to throw my beer away. And I'm like, okay, Susan, where's the garbage can? She makes me get out of my car. Like, literally, thanks, whatever. She makes me grab my beer, and then she also doesn't trust that the soda in my other cup holder isn't alcohol. And I'm like, bitch, if it was, it would be inside of me. Like, literally, go away. She makes me take the soda and the beer, and she makes me get out of the car and go dump it in some rocks. And I'm like, first of all, it's a hotel courtyard, so thanks for encouraging littering on private property, and you call yourself a cop? Because this is what she says, by the way, when I'm dumping it out. She goes, now, I don't know where a trash can is, but I'm gonna just trust that you'll put it away in the appropriate garbage can. I'm like, bitch, I just got charged with 2 misdemeanors, and you think I'm gonna fucking recycle? Fuck you, Susan. Fuck you, Susan. They breathalyze me, and I blow a .05, which is 0.03 points below the legal limit to even be driving. So I don't even know why I really got in trouble, because I would understand if I blew like a 2.5. But apparently you're not supposed to have any in your blood when you're 20. When she told me that I blew a 0.5, my first thought was, oh my God, I can like get way more drunk right now. Like, what are we doing here? But I was actually shitting my fucking pants, obviously, because I didn't know if I was gonna go to jail. And I was just really stressed out about that part because I just didn't want to leave all my shit. And I told them, I said, if you let me bring my jewel, I'll go peacefully. I will let you take me to literally Mars. Just let me bring my nicotine. Whatever, Susan, fucking bitch. So Susan tells me that she thanks me for my cooperation, and then they give me a minor in consumption and a minor in possession. So basically what that means is that I have to go to court Tuesday morning. I have to miss class. Bam! When you have to miss school because you're just a rebel and a fucking felon. I'm not telling my professors. I'm gonna tell them like my mom died. I don't want to fucking put this out there. It's just so embarrassing. Well, I have to go to court Tuesday morning. That's when my hearing is. And I have to basically plead my case because I can't afford an attorney. So I have to, you know, represent myself. And I have a mullet. So I'm really scared they're gonna put me away for a while. But I don't have anything else on my record. So I'm hoping that solves itself. But moral of the story is, they literally cited me twice. The guy who's driving my car, Julian, he got in trouble for why we got pulled over, which is because he made like a really this is their words, verbatim. We pulled you over because you went straight, but it's like a really common thing and it happens to people all the time. And I'm like, so then why do you keep pulling people over? Like, obviously it's a fucking easy mistake to make. He also got in trouble because I didn't have my registration. So, and apparently that's on him because if you're driving, you're the one liable. So, sorry, Julian, that happened to you, but don't get me pulled over in my own car. So, and Rachel got in zero trouble and still got cash out and still got to do drugs and stay out for 3 days straight. So, I'm like, Rachel got to have a hot girl summer when I was going to jail. So that's that on that. I have court on Tuesday. But the reason why I'm really making this is because I felt like God did that to me, like inconvenienced my life like that. Like, to give me a sign, you know, like, quit drinking all the time. Bleh, fuck you, God. I don't know. I just feel like, whatever. It was not my karma. I know I'm a bad person, so whatever. I'll take it, you know? I also understand why it happened, and I don't encourage underage drinking whatsoever. It'll never happen again. Fingers crossed. But I also don't have any fucking money, so I'm just also scared that I'll have to pay a bunch of fines that I can't afford. But whatever, you know, it'll all work itself out. But why I'm really in just a pickle right now is because last night I got drunk again, spoiler alert, and my friend Lily was driving my car. I think the title of this video should be why people should not drive my fucking car anymore. Because last night, I let my friend Lily drive my car. We go to approximately 4 different houses for a party, and my keys are gone. So I had to get an Uber home. Rachel had to pay for it. Honestly, she owed me that from last weekend's incident when I didn't tell the people it was like her beer, because I should have, because I would have gotten MIC and she would have gotten minor possession. It would have been like an even split. But now, of course, it's all on my shoulders. I'm not the only criminal in my friend group. If anything, I'm like the responsible one. I'm the mom of the friend group. So my keys are fucking gone. So my car's unlocked though. So I got all my shit out. But now I'm just fingers crossed hoping no one robs me or hotwires my car and takes it. But I'm going to call some locksmiths this week, and not Rachel, Lily said she's going to pay for my key. So she better pay for it because I can't, you know, still jobless. But you know what? The moral of the story is I'm no longer letting someone ever get behind my fucking wheel again. Because when Julian drives, I get pulled over. When Lily drives, my car key goes missing. When Karina drove my car back in January, she put diesel in my tank and destroyed it. I can't keep doing this. I can't. I don't care. I can't do this anymore. No one should be allowed to fucking have my car. I'm projecting really bad right now. But I love you guys so much. I love all my queefies, especially the ones that don't fuck with my car. Thank you. Oh my god, Becca hit my car literally a month ago. Why do I have, like, literally the worst friends? I have literally the worst friends in America. Like, what the fuck is my problem? But you know what? Love to all of them. Love all you guys. None of you are watching anyway, so... I guess I'm gonna go. But, yeah, so that's my fucking life right now. Fuck this. I'm gonna take the bus from now on. Or, maybe just have other people drive my car. Wait, have people not drive my car. That's what I was trying to say. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys really took away a lot from this, because it was so informative, and, if any of you are lawyers, sound off in the comments, because I need legal advice. Okay, well, bye, queefies.